Hello all. Good morning and good evening. This is Kiran Idkanti from at reWireAdaptive. In this session, I'm going to walk through on the management topic in this session. Before going to further, I just wanted to let you know that I have launched my own portfolio site. Call it as a reWireAdaptive, and the short name is Reva. Here onwards, I'm going to publish all my workouts, analysis, and the courses that I'm going to, the plan for this year. You will be seeing the announcements from my site called it as a reWireAdaptive. I'll just give you a quick overview. The site, you go to the rewireadaptive.com, you will see this. You will be land on home page, and you will see my portfolio, and here you will see my bio as well. Okay, and the blogs that I'm going to publish, you'll be finding on this particular path. And coming to the the resources, I'm going to publish a few shorts and videos and which are useful to the IT and non-IT forum, so that everyone can use it and adapt it. And the repository, I'm going to store it as a year wise, and 2024 the articles that I have published you can find over here. So if anyone is missed, they can go ahead and refer these articles. The only to get to know more about my voice and my courses, how I am the publishing, they can go through these topics, and these are the voice force in the YouTube. It is available, and the beginners can go through this and get to know about me as well, the way of delivering from my end. Okay, so this is this in this year launched on March 30th, and it is going to evolve, and as I the progress forward. Okay, so you will see a lot of the changes in this site, and the announcements from this site as well. And it is going to be a knowledge forum as well as the resource forum to the uh, um, both IT and non-IT the forums. So the candidates who are going to start are starting or in the mid experience as well, so that it will be useful to all. So I'm just bringing my entire experience for here, and can be useful to the forum. Okay, let's switch on to the our topic today. So I have framed a progress possibility. This is my slogan from my portfolio site. This I have been believing, and I'm going to believe, and I'm going to work maintain this particular slogan. Okay, so let's switch over to the our topic today. Yeah, there is no change in the channel objectives, and my trigger by automation is going to complete. Going to maintain as long as my portfolio site is live. Okay, so again, my workouts are on the tools technologies site, and I'm bringing my entire experience to guide the IT and non-IT who are is going to start their career or started their career. And again, the management strategies. So this is my core area where I'm going to bring the strategies in line with the latest technologies and the trends. The analysis that I have did on the 2024 existence like that. This year also I am focusing more on the agentic side. So while GenAI is still in evaluation phase, and rapidly it is growing forward, so I am focusing on all the areas, not only specific. It is coming to the all engineering activities right from the starting to the end. So that's my core objectives. So I'm not deviating from these objectives. Okay. Yeah, the topic that I'm publishing from this session is from the management category. So I'm coming up with this particular topic from the platform vendor, that is Atlassian. So I think we are well known about JIRA, right? So in the Agile project management, I think maximum teams are using the Agile as a project management, the platform that is from the Atlassian. So I have gone through this particular Atlassian, platform in detail in a trial version, and I understand how they are, leveraging the GenAI technology and how they are coming with their own models to give the best experience to the end users in terms of IT and non-IT, because they have a number of the products which supports the activities for the IT and Jira service management for the non-IT ticket management as well. Okay, so in this the session, I'm going to touch on Jira and Confluence, because these are the two tools that we are going to we have been working on the the Agile project models, and the same, that's why I have picked up Jira and Confluence. And the remaining, I just, what are the principles that I have seen in the Jira and Confluence, same thing can be applied on the Bitbucket, Trello, and Jira Service Management. Okay, let's move on. So, Jira, Confluence, Bitbucket is for the version code management like GitHub from the Atlassian platform, and other products as well. They are going to integrate the GenAI technology. They call it as a Atlassian Intelligence. So let's start Jira and Confluence. I know I captured the key information, so that will be useful in day-to-day our activities, and also I'll walk through on the screencast, for the few of the creations, so that you can feel that whatever I have talking about here. So just like other programs, I have come up with three stages program for this one as well. So I'm not deviating from the principle. Always, if anything you wanted to learn, that we should start with the base, the fundamentals, and how that is going to be a changing, so that how we can implement in the the core category. So here I'm going to touch upon what are the Atlassian products, and how it is integrating with the Atlassian Intelligence. So it comes under the fundamentals, and then core is the next category, where I'm focusing more on the implementation part and the features part as well. So this particular, the core part is how the Atlassian is, designing and integrating the technology to make the experience better to the end users and create the efficiencies and value. And finally, a review part. So I've been telling in the my AI stints, the sessions review is the key in the Gen area. So same thing I have implemented, but we have to be in line with the how the Atlassian is implemented. Accordingly, we have to change our review mechanism, so that our quality will not drop. So it is a kind of response, relevant, and assurance. See, because the moment when you say save, that will go into the stakeholders. So we have to be very ensure that the information that we are writing and sharing to the team, it should not deviate from the topic that you are working on. Okay. And finally, I'm going to discuss on the best practices dealing with the Atlassian products, and how we can better craft the prompts needed for these products while we are working. And base, let us start. So fundamentals. So it will start with the Atlassian products. These are the four products were mainly, part of our agile management we are seeing. One is JIRA as a project management, and it is integrated with various extensions and various third-party vendors as well. Jira Service Management, it is particularly maintaining the tickets. Okay, if you are familiar with service now, similar kind of the platform Jira Service Management are also providing for managing the the create ticketing and Confluence. This is for knowledge base the management. It is tightly integrated with the this is integrated with the Jira, so that the team who is using the Jira, they can maintain their knowledge base documents in the Confluence platform. And then Bitbucket, this is for the version code management, where your projects and your code and your thing Jira related assets, everything to be maintained in this particular version management platform as well. Okay. Today I'm just going to give you overview on the Jira and Confluence, and how we are going to leverage the GenAI technology in the form of Atlassian Intelligence. Okay. So there are many products out there, in-house products and third-party vendor products. Everything is slowly transforming to the this particular technology. Okay, but now as the implementation part, they first focused on the Atlassian in-house products, and then they are slowly integrating into the other products as well. I think most of the products have been integrated, and those are in the evaluation phase. Okay, basically, this Atlassian products need runs on the natural language. Okay, suppose if I wanted to create one epic or user story, one work item, or wanted to, or comments you wanted to give, issue analysis, these are all on natural language format. So that is the right business case to integrate GenAI into that particular platform. Okay, so these are the ongoing operations that each tool does that I have mentioned over here. So knowledge management, version management, and requirements management in the form of user stories. Okay, right from the starting, the initiation of the project. Okay, if you say epic and user stories, and then task, and then work items will be there, right? So since all those things, operating by the natural language as on today. Okay, tickets management for the Jira Service Management, ticket lifecycle. So all products fundamentally runs on the natural language as a input, so that we are aware. Okay. Now how it is being transforming to the next level. So I think in the market we have seen various posts and various announcements from the platform vendors like Microsoft and OpenAI and Google and Meta, like that. They're every 2 weeks they are releasing their capabilities in the form of open LLMs. So like that, every vendor, they are reviewing those models and adapting and changing customizing according to their need, and at the end they are going to achieve the objective. So like that, Atlassian also, they have developed their own LLMs based on their need, and at the same time they are also taking the the power of the OpenAI LLMs, and also they are supporting the open source LLMs as well, and they have strong partnership with various vendors, and various vendors publishing their own LLMs. So because Jira is a kind of platform where Atlassian, sorry, not Jira, Atlassian platform, it's a kind of diversified integrated platform with various vendors, and providing the services in terms of IT or non-IT. So that's why they have partnered with the vendors, those who are is providing the LLMs as well. So combiningly, as a secure way, as a responsible way, they are implementing this particular technology into their business the cases, and slowly evolving this particular product. So far they have implemented this technology into the entire both IT and non-IT life cycles, and it is it is currently in the evolving state, and whatever the basic operations or medium related operations, everything is converted to the integrated with GenAI technology. And there are few features that I have observed based on my analysis. I've seen there are few features on the beta stage in the Confluence platform. Okay. And what is the main objective of this particular, the technology integrating into this platform is, one is transform the content, because we are writing the content, because sometimes we wanted to change according to the, the customer response in the JIRA service management, or epics should be, well written and clearly understandable, and that kind of thing. We need to have a this kind of a technology so that we can complete as early as possible within a stipulated time as compared to the today. Okay. Now transform the content and user operations, such even for searching the issues also. So as on today we are building the JQL queries. So instead of that one, we have to remember the syntax, and we have to integrate all the the combinations and to find out the to build a complex query. So with this technology, we have Atlassian simplified framing the JQL query by using the natural language. Okay. So finally what I understood is, so it has opened the more creative ways. It has opened the more channels to improvise the our work efficiency, and we can create our value by giving the good prompts and getting the better results from the Gen AI. Okay. So without further delay, let's move on to the next. So having the fundamentals, and we know that one, what is the Atlassian way of working in the project management side. So we know that one, how it is the created, and how it is going to generate the value. So these are the core features that I am going to publish. So the features are related to the one is generate content. It's a transform content. Transform means whatever the content is generated. So I want in a different format. I wanted to change the tone, or I wanted to change the that particular content in a different ways, that we can try it out, and you can make it according to your need, and summarize the content. This is very important, where uh, suppose you have a one issue, you have a long history, and you wanted to understand that particular issue in one view. Okay, in a quicker manner. In such case, this particular feature is useful. And then set up automations. Automations means this is specific to the rule automation. Suppose I wanted to trigger one email when the critical issue is created. Okay, or in a month, how many critical issues are reported, that has to be sent to the stakeholders. So the kind of the rules, there are various a number of rules are available. So as on today, we are building a kind of logic if and else. So instead of that one, as on today, by using the natural language, it automatically create the rules. Okay. So that also they brought into the GenAI technology, and then search using the natural language. So for IT, we are searching the day-to-day basis. We are searching the issues. In such case, so we have to remember the JQL language syntax. So to avoid that one, we can use this particular technology in a natural language format. You can give the prompt, hey, find out the issues. Tag it to the the Kiran and so and so project. So that's where, okay, or else you need to build a query like generate SQL queries. This is for the mainly for the analytics platform. The Atlas has analytics in the product. For that product also, they are going to integrate. They have already integrated this the technology, especially for end users are working on the querying. So they brought that into the natural language format as a prompt. And then suggest request types. So this is another feature they have introduced. So suppose you have given this some request and you don't know what is the type of that request, and it automatically learns and that particular description and suggests the suitable the type, whether it is a bug or user stories or those kind of things, it will suggest. Okay. So I have just given the the descriptions of each the feature here, summarize and set up automation and natural language, and then SQL queries, and then types. Okay, Jira Service Management, it is particularly it is useful. Okay, so these are the core features. The story run around on the Atlassian platform. You go any product, you'll find this kind of the features. Okay. So let it be Jira, Confluence, or Bitbucket, or Trello, or other products, in-house products, you'll find these features. If you know one feature and one product, that will be applicable for all the products. And then the prompts. The next is prompts. So in the prompts, in the other instance also I have talked about, we have a predefined prompts and user prompts. Here also they have integrated predefined prompts. Okay. What exactly? Whatever the prompts that you are giving here, that will be fed to the Atlassian the products. So I just mentioned only 4 products, and in addition to, we have other products as well. Atlassian supporting all products are supporting this technology. So mainly, what it is going to achieve, if you are giving the prompt, content will be generated, enhance content, and you can improvise the content, and you can transform the content, summarize, search, and you can build the rule automation based on your need. So these are the options available. If you go to the tool, there is an icon, you need to invoke that one, and you'll find these options: summarize, improve writing. Okay, this is we call it as a enhancer, and any spelling and grammar transform. Okay, brainstorm. Actually, it will generate the content. Okay, changes the tone. Suppose I wanted a more casual way, more formal way, or more different ways are there, right? So those ways we can find out. And translate. They have given the one feature. Yeah, this is very good feature where the vendors, the vendors supporting the different languages. That is useful. Suppose we have a linguistic team. Okay, they want the description to be in the Chinese format or Japanese format. So this is much useful when any vendor is working on the multilingual product. So you can see here what is the tone, professional, empathetic, casual, nature, neutral, and educational. Accordingly, it will change that one. Okay. And then translating the German, Japanese, English, French, Korean, Spanish. These are the Portuguese and Chinese. These are the languages they have currently supporting. And then Confluence. In the Confluence also you will see there are a few features that so summarize, improve writing, and fix spelling. These are all the make shorter description. Suppose I want the description to be in the 100 words or 100 characters, 200 characters. This kind of thing is useful. And there are few features in the Confluence that I have identified. Those are marked as a beta. Okay, so this will be coming in the next releases. So this is about the core implementation, and then enhance content. What are those? Okay, basically you have to invoke this particular Atlassian Intelligence icon, or you have to give the /AI so that it will bring the prompt dialog, prompt options dialog. Brainstorm mainly for the generating the content. So how we can give the example? Suppose where we can use this one. Suppose I wanted to create a epic description or user stories description. Okay, knowledge content, it is useful. And then find action items. Suppose you have a description given. Suppose you have mentioned in the issue meeting notes, you wanted to find out the action items and assign to the respective team members. So you can take the advantage of this part, leverage of this particular the feature, and you can generate the action items. Okay, so this is mainly using the work item. So as on today, we are calling it as a work item instead of issues. So older version is the issues. Now work item we are calling. Okay. So just say the title. You have created a knowledge content in the knowledge base, and based on that it will suggest the one short title or longer title. Based on your prompt, it will create. And again, when coming to the JIRA service management, brainstorm prompt, that means it will generate the content, and then mainly in the customer response, customer has written response very harsh way. You wanted to present a response in a polite way. So in such case, this is much useful, this feature. And tone also, it is much useful in this particular platform. Okay, this is about the enhanced content. And coming to the transform content, so you have mainly improve writing, change the tone of writing, or make content shorter, or convert to other language. These kind of things will come under the transform content, so that you can make your content in a professional way, so that that can reach to the right audience in a right way. So AI provides flexibility to select tones such as professional, casual, and empathetic. And content can be shortened by character length or number of words that you can do it. And convert content to different languages like Japanese, German, and French. This is about the transform content. And summarize content. Okay. In the summarize content, where this particular feature is available, suppose you have multiple pages are there. You want a content in a summarized way. You can use summarize page, or else in one page there are many changes are there. So whoever is the stakeholder wanted to understand what are the changes happened since we visited a month back. So you can use this kind of feature. Okay, and then summarize the comments also. So there are n number of comments on that particular work item, or the particular page. So we can use this particular feature and get the summarization of this particular history of the comments. Okay, and there is another the great feature they have given is smart links in the page. Suppose you have a lengthy page is there, number of links are available. So you wanted to know at a high level what this particular link and where it is referring. Okay, so you can use this particular feature and generate one particular table so that it will list out the links. Okay, so this is the one great feature in day to day, and if you are maintaining very big pages for the knowledge, we can use this one. Okay, this is about the summarize. And search work items. This is the one of the great feature that every engineer or every stakeholder on day-to-day basis working on the as a working part of the agile project management. Okay, before AI, what it is, that is about the JIRA query language and search work items. Okay, so in the after AI, you will see the prompts natural language. Okay, so we have to give the input as a natural language, and you can search for the work items. So prompt list out box labeled as a demo. So what I am giving you the query. Suppose we have to build the query, the labels, the box of type with the label as a demo. So this is the query. Whereas the prompt list out the bugs labeled as a demo. You have to put like this one. Okay, so that automatically it will list out the bugs. But we don't need to remember any of the query, but the prompt we have to give in a systematic way so that it will list out the relevant work items. Eliminate the need to follow the syntax of JQL and better user experience in work items such as, and complex queries can be handled more effectively using this particular feature. Okay, let's switch over to the screen cost. So we are at this time. So in this one, I have a trial version, and 27 days are left over for me. So I've created. I'm going to create one project. One flow I will show you. So mainly software development I am taking, and this is the Kanban Scrum model I'm taking. So I'm taking this particular template. Okay, and select a team manager project I'm taking, and I'm giving the ecom project. Okay, this is the key. Whatever the issues is created, it is created with this one, and then access. As of now, I'm making it as the private because this is the trial version and only one user is available. And then I'm doing the project, created the project. Of course, this is mainly useful for the product owners. So who is stakeholders starting this particular initiative. So bring the team with you. So I can skip this one. Yeah, continue on confluence pages, connect to work. Automatically it will connect. So you don't need to exclusively connect this connector. Of course, in the real world, this particular kind of a project, everything is set, and only we are at the stage where we can view the epics and epics. Based on that one, user stories will be created. Okay. Now I have this one. Okay. So now what I will do is, so this is the so what I will do first, epic I'll choose. Okay. So first it will give the e-commerce project. First epic for e-com project. Okay. Now this is the description area. What I have to do is this one, writing assistant. Okay. It will. So since it is there is no content here. So we have to generate the content and we need to invoke this brainstorm. Okay. Hey. So we need to give the role, act as a product owner, write a detailed description for e-commerce project to create home screen with login panel, search screen, and okay. Okay, this is the prompt. So I assign the uh, this one role, and I given the what this is the job, and so that whatever the job and it will take that one and it will create. Let's see. Okay. have already prompts are available. So similar kind of the prompt that I have given over here. So you can see, okay, brainstorm and homepage UI login panel I have asked and set Tuesday and this one. And again, based on the content is available. Okay. Provide what I will say, technology details to develop GI screens for .NET framework tools. Okay, so it has given the list. Okay, ASP.NET, Blazor, Universal Platform, this one, Visual Studio, third-party libraries. So I'm just inserting this one. Okay, totally you have this one, save it. Okay. So like this, you can generate the content. Suppose, so what you can place this one slash this one, and if you see here, you will see the this one, and you can bring it up, and you can use create a that description is created for an epic. Okay, so enhancements, it is giving the comments. Okay, insert it. Okay, save. So here it is in the epic, it has created the comments. Okay, and suppose I wanted to summarize this one. Suppose comments are okay. So here it is given the tickets outlines foundation framework e-commerce project and detailing the key objectives and components of so and so and this one. Okay, and this is the one. It is available. Summarize and add a comment, and you can play whatever. I mean, based on your need, you can take these features. Okay, what are the key challenges we anticipate in implementing the payment integration for this project? So you can post the questions to the team, and you can give the at, so it will come over here. Okay, so I will go to the here, and we'll restart this project, backlog, and So here we can see view details. You can see whatever the description that we have created, Windows Forms, the technology. Okay, the comments here it is available. Okay. The summary. Okay, these are all not required. Only we need to focus on the this one. Now what I will do is, where is the topic? Okay. Okay. And we'll go to the another how the issue type is. For example, bug, story. Okay. The story. Home page. The story. Okay. I'm just creating this one. Okay, I'm bringing up this AI. Okay. It is a add a description. Add a description for home page based on the linked epic. Okay, let's see. So it is taking the home page description. Okay, central hub, so and so the description it has given, and then if at all if you wanted to make it shorter, okay, you can use this one. Okay, make shorter. So it has given the this one and insert it. Okay, after inserting you have to save it, then only it will be appear over here. Key features are available. Okay, so and then if at all you wanted to send the comments to the write a comment to team that this story is created for home page. Okay, you have to give the prompt in a systematic way so that it will give the job whatever the intended tasks related to that one you have to give clearly. So it has given the user story for home page has been created and please review it and provide feedback suggestions. Your input is available, so and so. So insert. Okay, you have to save it. While addressing, you have to give the yet and you'll give the your team member name so that it will create. Okay. And then suppose you wanted to create this particular project confluence page. Okay. Here they have already integrated. You have selected that confluence. If you go over here and one more thing. Okay. So for example, so I given the summarize. Okay. And comments added, right? I wanted to have it in the only visible to you, me only. I'll show you one thing, right? Here, suppose, okay, I'll show you first. I'll create the issue and then I'll move on to the confluence. Okay. So this one. Okay. You just first create a issue for .NET configuration issue. Okay. And then you can bring this one. Hey, act as a developer, provide for .NET configuration. Okay. So what I will say, so here it has given this issue description. Okay. You wanted to refine or you wanted to change it to this. I wanted to show it to you. Yeah. Suppose Japanese. So it has converted to the Japanese. Okay. Insert. Okay. Now the link. So home page. This user story I wanted to link. Okay. I'm just creating this one. You see here, so it is created in the Japanese language. Like that, any description you wanted to, you can change it to the different languages. Okay. Now let's switch over to the confluence page. Here it is the confluence page. This is the user story. Here it is listed the confluence. Okay, let's product requirements. Okay, I'm just clicking on this one. Open in a confluence page. It is open, it will open. So here it has given this one. Okay. So here suggest. Okay. Suggest a title for e-commerce project knowledge. E-commerce project knowledge base, a comprehensive resource for success. Okay, replace the title. So the title is displayed. Okay, anything, hey, here. Okay, suppose you wanted to write assumptions, and here you can bring this one. So here many number of options are available. Okay, so like brainstorm, you wanted to generate the content, right? You just brainstorm this one and write here assumptions for e-commerce project 5 critical. I'm giving the limit 5 critical points. Let's see. So we have to review the target audience, the technology, the supply chain, the e-commerce. There is a sufficient budget. Okay, insert. Okay, it is inserted. The assumptions are available, so you don't need to write anything, but you have to review as per your. For example, slash you can give it, and in this one. Again brainstorm. Let's say act as a product owner. Mention 5 most out of scope items for this e-commerce project. So here it is given. Okay, you wanted to refine it, make it short. Let's see, 4. Okay, you wanted to change the tone. Okay, for example, professional. Okay, it is analyzing how best it can write. See, so it has given and make it as an insert. So like this, wherever based on your requirement, you can take the leverage of these features in the compliance, in the issue creations, or in the comment summarization, and in the epics description like this. Okay, so I have deleted that one, not required. Okay, I hope you got an idea on how we can take the leverage of these particular features in our day-to-day life. And also these features available only when your customer organizations allows the AI responsibly, and admin has the control to give these features to the users. Okay, suppose you wanted to have a knowledge, get your hands dirty, you can apply for the trial license for 30 days and get knowledge on this one and be ready. Okay, so this is about the screenshot on on screencast for the features in the Atlassian platforms. Okay, and the tools as well. Let's switch over to our deck. So now the next part is we have is review. In the review response we have to, so we have created a few responses, right? We need to review that one thoroughly whether that is really the fit to the requirement or not. So while reviewing, there are two areas that we need to concentrate. One is relevant, the specific to subject. Okay, now we have seen the e-commerce project. For the e-commerce project, the description that it is providing, that is related to the your project or not. As of now, that is providing according to your generic description, but your e-commerce project might have different description. Okay, you need to alter your description accordingly so that it can fit to your business objective. And again, assurance, whatever the comments that you are taking the suggestion from the GenAI, and you need to authenticate. Okay, so you are the core responsible for the that particular statement that you are putting in the platform, that is going to the various stakeholders, that you need to be very careful. Okay, so you have to always change. Don't rely on the genuine response. It's a technology giving response to you, but you are the person to review and put the right statement as per the need. That you have to be very very careful while you are dealing with genuine states on the tool platforms. Okay, so one is the relevant and second one is the assurance, because on day-to-day life, what are the comments that you are putting in the work items that will be seen by the entire stakeholders, that is related to the your work, that project work. So that should not hamper. Okay, that should not deviate. So you have to be very careful while you are dealing. The next is best practices. I'll give just quick overview on the prompting. So there are four objectives. So you go any the platform of GenAI instant. Okay. So any of the GenAI related the assistant or chatbot or anything, you have to be very clear on the inputs that you are feeding to the AI system. Okay. AI system is taking your inputs. That inputs to be better craft. Then only it will give the better results. But you want to take 100% leverage of the that particular AI technology, you have to give the correct prompt. Otherwise, your results are ambiguous only. Okay. One is your inputs specific, clear, and concise. Next one is structure. So if you the prompts are given the the role act as a product, it assumes the system assumes that one, and then the job or task. What is the job it has to do it? I ask them to create a user story related to the home page. So and ask the system to refer to the that linked epic. So it has taken that input and it has given. I have given the the context. What is the context? Context means what is the background for that particular input. Okay, e-commerce. That is e-commerce project. For that one, what is your background? Hey, e-commerce project is the background. I have so and so business objectives. So if you do that detailed, right, it will give the correct response to whatever the work items, the users that you are working. And then structure and additional elements. These are the you are expecting in a professional way, that you have to mention in your prompt. So more professional way, more casual way, you have to response format, a table format or bulleted format. You need to ask a system, then only it will provide. Otherwise, the default, the generic format it will give. And examples. So suppose if you have any examples, you can give that one. Based on that one, it will create. Hey, I want the format in the so and so example. You just give that one. It will give the reference resources. Suppose you wanted to attach reports and user stories. You ask in the prompt, refer this particular report and give the content. Like that, practice simple. So simple in a natural language you need to, and break down complex into simple formats, and practice follow up formats and iterate. Always you have to be iterative. Always you have to be follow up on the given first prompt. Then only the AI systems will memorize and give the your rest of the responses very nicely, and refine the results as per the need. This we have to be cautiously follow. And then in the Atlassian products, and existing data is mandatory, and you have to give the data, then only it will give. And AI results are based on the existing data and confluence page, for example. Okay, this confluence page and work items data should be up to date. Okay, there should not be any change. That's why it will give the right response to you. Data privacy, yeah, this is very important. And while you're dealing with this particular instance on your platform tools, and you have to be very careful, and you should not release or disclose any kind of sensitive information. Okay, and so and again, next one is search work items. Okay, So Atlassian gives utmost importance to the searching for the work items. This is one of the great feature that we have to be leveraged, because in our demo we have not the created any major issues, though we cannot format, cannot frame any of the query, and then crafts from the prompts very diligently, and then AI automatically translates query prompts to the relevant JQL to the better results. So you don't need to worry about that one. And example, and list out user stories completed by John. Okay, list out the user stories completed by John in the demo project. So we have to give the complex queries in a detailed way using the field and values, so that it will retrieve the results. Okay, this about the Atlassian intelligence products. And then the final insights. So what we are going to talk about is, so what is the takeaway that we are getting from this particular the platform enabled tool with Atlassian Intelligence is mainly, so you can manage your Agile project management activities, and you can better create the responses and value by using this particular technology in your day-to-day operations, either searching the work items, or working on the particular user stories in a detailed way, or while working on the JIRA service management platform. So it's a very handy tool for the non-IT team to create a better responses, to send a better response to the customers. During that instances, definitely this is useful. Okay, so that's all I have from this particular the session. So far I have covered the technical assistants and management assistants. Last time I have covered PMI Infinity from the PMI.org, and now this is another management assistant in the Agile project management. Okay, and definitely I'm going to cover a few more in these areas which are relevant to our field, so that you can take advantage while you are working on your job. Okay, so that's all I have, and I'm going to publish an article in a detailed way, whatever I have taught, I have delivered to you, so that you can go through those articles from my reWireAdaptive site, so that you can connect with me via YouTube channel or any other platform. So that's all I have, and I'll catch you in the next session. Thank you. Take care. Bye.